1. Set clear learning goals. Define what you want to learn and why it's important to you. Setting clear learning goals is an important step in effective learning. It allows you to focus your efforts and stay motivated by keeping your purpose in mind. When defining your learning goals, it's important to be specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to learn more about physics," a specific and measurable goal would be, "I want to understand the basic principles of Newtonian mechanics and be able to solve problems related to them." Additionally, having a clear understanding of why a certain topic is important to you, whether it be for a current job or future career, can also help increase motivation and focus. 2. Create a study schedule. Plan out when and where you will study, and stick to it. Creating a study schedule is an essential step in effective learning. It helps you to stay organized, prioritize your time, and avoid procrastination. When planning your schedule, be realistic and take into account any other commitments you have. Use a calendar or planner to map out your time and break study sessions into shorter, manageable chunks. Find a comfortable and quiet location, such as a dedicated study area at home or a quiet spot in a library, to study in consistently. Stick to your schedule and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine for consistency in learning. 3. Find a comfortable and quiet study environment. Minimize distractions and create a space that helps you focus. Finding a comfortable and quiet study environment is crucial for effective learning. A comfortable environment with good lighting, temperature, and ergonomics can help to minimize distractions, increase focus and improve retention of new information. Minimizing noise and other interruptions, like turning off phone or using white noise, can also help to create a distraction-free environment. Designating a specific study area in your home that is only used for studying can also help to establish an emotional association between that space and learning. 4. Take breaks. Give your brain a chance to rest and recharge. Taking regular breaks is essential for effective learning. Breaks give your brain a chance to rest and recharge, improving focus and concentration and increasing the ability to absorb and retain new information. One effective technique is the Pomodoro technique, which involves breaking your study sessions into 25-minute intervals with short breaks in between. During breaks, do something unrelated to studying, like going for a walk, listening to music or stretching. Also, take longer breaks periodically to prevent burnout and give your brain a chance to process and consolidate the information. Remember to take breaks before you feel overwhelmed or fatigued. 5. Use active learning techniques. Engage with the material by taking notes, asking questions, and applying what you've learned. Using active learning techniques is crucial for effective learning. It involves engaging with the material by taking notes, asking questions, and applying what you've learned. This helps to increase understanding and retention, making the learning process more engaging. Active learning techniques include taking notes, focusing on main ideas, asking questions, applying knowledge by solving problems, participating in discussions, teaching the material to someone else, and relating the material to real-life scenarios. Additionally, using memory aids such as flashcards and mnemonic devices can also help to make the learning process more efficient and effective. 6. Practice retrieval. Test yourself on the material to see what you've learned and what you need to review. Practicing retrieval, or testing yourself on the material, is a key aspect of effective learning. It helps to identify what you've learned well and what you need to review, solidifying understanding and making it more likely to be remembered. Methods of practicing retrieval include self-quizzing, flashcards, and practice tests. It's important to use spaced repetition and not only focus on factual information, but also on the application of knowledge to solve problems and understand new scenarios. 7. Space your practice. Spread out your study sessions over time to help with long-term retention. Spacing your practice, also known as distributed practice, is an effective technique for improving long-term retention of information. The idea is to spread out your study sessions over time, giving your brain time to consolidate the information and make it more stable in memory. Spaced repetition and interleaving are effective techniques for spacing practice. Spaced repetition involves reviewing the material at increasing intervals of time, and interleaving is practicing different concepts or skills within the same study session. Spacing your practice can help to improve retention of information and make it more accessible in the long term. 8. Practice in a similar context. Try to replicate the conditions in which you will be using the information. Practicing in a similar context to where you will be using the information can improve retention and recall of the material. This is because the brain makes connections between the information and the context in which it is learned. Replicate the conditions you will be using the information in, such as the level of noise, temperature, and lighting. Also, practice in a similar state of mind to the one you will be in when you use the information. It's important to note that replicating the context is just one aspect of effective learning. It's also important to use other techniques like active learning and spaced repetition to ensure that the information is well learned. 9. Use multiple sources of information. Use different books, articles, videos, and other resources to gain a well-rounded understanding of the material. Using multiple sources of information is a great way to learn effectively. It allows you to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the material by hearing different perspectives, explanations, and examples. It also helps you to verify information and cross-check for accuracy. Additionally, it helps to keep you engaged and interested by switching up the format of the information, which can help to break up monotony and keep you motivated. 10. Reflect on your learning. Analyze what worked well and what didn't, and adjust your study strategies accordingly. Effective learning involves setting clear goals, creating a study schedule, using a variety of learning methods, taking breaks, testing yourself, connecting new information to what you already know, learning actively, practicing retrieval, getting enough sleep and exercise, staying motivated, and reflecting on your learning. Reflecting on your learning is an essential step in the process of becoming an effective learner. It allows you to analyze what worked well and what didn't, and adjust your study strategies accordingly. It also helps you to understand how you learn best and to become more self-aware of your own learning process. Therefore, it's important to continuously evaluate your study habits, time management, and other strategies to see if they are helping or hindering your learning. Effective learning is a crucial aspect of personal and professional development. By implementing the tips outlined in this video, you can improve your study habits and become a more efficient and effective learner. By following these tips, you can increase your knowledge retention, reduce study time, and improve your performance. The key to effective learning is to find what works for you and to continuously adapt your strategies to fit your needs. Happy learning!